Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a pick a card read for you. This time it's who is your next relationship? Let's find out all about them, shall we? Who is going to be your next partner? So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, which is an extended reading, a written reading that goes with it, in case this is the kind of relationship that you want to get into, if it sounds like your person that's coming in and you want some advice. So it's going to go into advice for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So maybe you need to manifest them, maybe some changes that you need to make in your life, advice for you in the current situation you find yourself in right now, and advice for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, how to make it work really well, dynamics, that kind of thing. And also possible timelines, how you might meet, how they might come into your life, how things might change. And so if that sounds good to you, toward the end of each reading there'll be a link that pops up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments as well for this reading. In the links and in the comments, not in the links, in the comments and in the description box for this video, you'll also find the fast forward timestamp links to go ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal? Do you want the flower or the shell? Take your pick now, and I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video. Thank you. So if you chose the crystal, let's find out who is your next relationship. Let's find out all about them, shall we, for your crystals. So crystals, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, then you might want to get that, because I'm going to go into guidance for you, advice for you in the situation you find yourself in at the moment. So maybe there's changes that you need to make within yourself in order to manifest this relationship in for you, or maybe you're dealing with something emotionally, or maybe there's something for you to heal from. So it's your steps to being ready for this next relationship. Also guidance for you about this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work, and also how this might all happen, how they might come into your life, the details about that, along with the timings as well. So if you're interested in that, then toward the end of the reading there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well for this video. So let's get some cards out and find out all about your person here. Shadow Dancer. Oh, they're a bit risque, your person here. They've got a dark side. They might have a checkered past, let's put it that way. Bit of a checkered past. Now, you might like people like that. I mean, it's always good for someone to, have done the shadow work and all of that, to be aware and accepting and loving of their dark side. Now, if you've been doing your shadow work, then you're going to want someone balanced like that too. So just take it as it resonates. But yeah, they're going to be a character, let's put it that way. Crystals, they're going to be a character. Let's find out more about them. Trust. Okay, it's going to be difficult to trust this person. But I feel like you can trust this person. Well, you can trust them to be themselves anyway. They're unique. So there's something kind of special about this person. Probably got a bit of a playful side there. Maybe a bit cheeky, a bit of a scoundrel. They feel like a bit of a scoundrel to me. Let's get some tarot out for them. Tell us more about them. Death and rebirth though. So they have let go of something in their past. Now that could be a checkered past, that checkered past that I was hearing about there. So there's been a rebirth of sorts. I'm kind of amused by their energy here, because they do seem to be that lovable trickster kind of an energy here. If you like that playful kind of, yeah, if you like that kind of a character, you definitely get one of those. They're unique, that's for sure. Wow, look at all of this. I'm told to take all of them, so let's do it. Got the romantic. Got a bit of a schmoozer. Three of Swords there, a heartbreaker. Or maybe they're going through heartbreak. The Queen of Swords, that could be the way that they see you. Or they've learned boundaries. And the Five of Swords, unsettled, there's a bit of chaos and stuff going on in their lives there. Let's get some clarity out about this. So death and rebirth, what is this? They have changed their lives around considerably, so they could have they could have been doing like one job and then completely changed it, but I think it's more connected with that shadow dancer there. I think they had a checkered past and they've turned, yeah, they turned their back from that. 5 of materials. They turned their lives around in some way. Now, they could have been like a drug addict before and then they've come clean. It's something like that. It's a considerable turn away from the darkness. They could have been doing a lot of shadow work too. So this is because of that, you know. So say if they've been through AA or NA or something like that program, they could have been doing that work, and so will have found that love and acceptance of themselves, of the dark side. So that's kind of nice. Why the Knight of Cups? What's all of this romance here? So the romantic, the devil out with that. So yeah, maybe you've been a bit of a player, but a bit of a romancer, dating multiple people at once, that kind of an energy here. 3 of Swords, what is this? A heartbreaker. The 10 of Emotions and the Ace of Materials. Okay, right, so this means there've been a heartbreaker, offering all the... There could be someone that's led people on in the past, offering all, dating multiple people, that kind of thing. And not, yeah, and breaking people's hearts. So they've had that dark side, or still have that dark side of them going on, where they will be overly romantic to kind of hook people in, tell them what they want to hear, to get what it is that they want out of them. Queen of Swords though, learned about boundaries here. Learned about boundaries here. What's this Queen of Swords about? Again, they might have turned this around, yeah. 5 of Inspiration, in training, Knight of Inspiration. This is, okay, this is how they've transformed their lives. So they have been in that energy, that romance, telling someone whatever they want to hear. You know, I think we've all had people like that in our past. It's kind of a catfish thing where they just tell someone what they want to hear on a date or something to get what it is that they want. They don't really mean it. And this Knight of Inspiration and the 5 of Inspiration, this is the in training for that kind of passionate love offer. But coming out with the Queen of Swords there, the Queen of Swords is the one that has boundaries now. I think they've seen the error of their ways, or maybe they just saved that kind of behavior for someone that they don't really care about, and you're getting into a relationship with them. Well, you will be. 5 of Swords, having a bit of chaos there in their lives. Yes, they will with that behavior, for sure. Now, this kind of a character that does these kind of things, you know, when they meet the right person, they do settle down. And maybe, you know, maybe those of us that have been serious when we maybe shouldn't have been, we should have been having fun with people, have got something to learn from characters like this. 5 of Swords, tell us what this chaos and conflict is about though. The Page of Emotions and the 4 of Emotions. They're not getting what they want from it. Yeah, they're not getting what they really want from it. Your person's growing up. They're getting to that point now where they realize they're not really getting what they want from it. Sure, they might be able to have like sex with plenty of people because of that, but they're not really getting their wishes fulfilled. They're not really having this heart connection with somebody. They're feeling left out. It's actually starting to hurt them now, so they're changing their mind about it. So let's find out what's behind all of these then. Death and rebirth and the 5 of materials. Past, present and future. Nice, so they could be in the transition at the moment from their old ways. Interesting, so you could be coming into their life. It's interesting, you know, because if you have been single for a long time, wondering when you're going to meet your person, this could be your person, but you've needed to wait for them to grow up and learn about these things and have this shift in their life. Knight of Cups and the Devil here. Yeah, that's not good energy. A romantic devil. The dark side of romance, someone that uses it to get what they want. Tell us, what's behind this? What's behind this? It's too many. Let's try that again. What's behind the Knight of Cups and the Devil energy here? What's behind that for our crystals? Forgiveness. Feeling bad about themselves. Feeling bad about themselves because of that. And so there might be, okay, so this is someone who's not that confident, really. They might appear on the surface when they do all of this kind of stuff. But the one that they really want, the one that is going to fulfill their wishes, maybe that's you, they don't feel good enough for you, right? And so they're going to have to find some self-forgiveness before they can approach a real relationship. So 3 of Swords, 10 of Emotions, Ace of Materials. They offer the world, like they're going to fulfill all of your heart's wishes, not you, but everyone that they've been with. But they've been breaking hearts. There's like a trail of broken hearts behind them. Probably not sounding like a great catch at the moment, but Death and Rebirth is the first card out, so of the tarot there. So it's someone that's transforming themselves. And don't you want someone who's been through darkness and has learned about themselves? Is that you too, you know? If we've learned and healed, we don't want someone that's just had an easy life. We want someone that can understand us and know like what it is to go through those things and turn themselves around and learn from it and, you know, change themselves and all of that and do the inner work. You've got someone like that here. 3 of Swords, 10 of Emotions, Ace of Materials, this trickster kind of behavior here. Ascension. So they're raising the vibration, they're coming out of that now, they've realized about it, realized it's not serving them, breaking hearts, they feel bad about it, they need to forgive themselves about that. So the Queen of Swords, yeah, learning boundaries now of that. Because they've done it so often, they know what it leads to, and it's not satisfying for them anymore. It's a struggle. It was hard work to maintain it. They're learning that now, and so now they're having boundaries. It's almost like they have to tell themselves, no, don't do it again. You know what it's like, it's easy to fall back in our own patterns sometimes. So the 5 of Swords, 4 of Emotions, and Page of Emotions. They're learning to discern, to make better choices for themselves now, because they're realizing it's not getting them what they want. And they need to honor their energy, that's their own energy there, and their home too, their space, and the bodily space too. So they're learning self-respect here. They're learning to respect themselves and change their ways. So there's a lot of maturing going on here. Shadow work going on. Your person's healing themselves right now. It's really good. It's much better than it seemed on the face of it, right? Okay, so let's get what's going on here. What's going on with the heart? That was quite fast, wasn't it? They're letting go of control issues. Oh, it was a control thing. Yeah, so they were avoiding pain. And heart-to-heart conversations. That's what they really want. They want the heart connection now. They want someone to be able to open up to properly, not have these pretend relationships that they've had, like shallow relationships there. So letting go of control issues, they've got believing in the impossible. They're believing in themselves. They never thought other people didn't believe in them too, because they're such a character. People probably still say to them that they'll never change and all of that, but they are kind of determined to. They're believing in themselves now. Tell us about this heart-to-heart conversations. They want someone to talk to. They want someone to be able to be open with, especially about this healing work that they're going through. They might be not telling their friends and the family about that. The ones that judge them of who they were, kind of thing. They're holding their vision on that. So they do. They want someone that's been healing themselves. They want someone that's going to understand all of this that they're going through. Someone they can have deep conversations with. Well, this is getting better. Past. Letting go of control issues, the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. There you go. They're healing the heart. They're changing the heart. They're healing the heart so that they can open up there. And with heart-to-heart conversations, holding the vision for that, they've got harmony. They want peace and harmony in their lives. They're not experiencing that at the moment, but that's what they want. They want that harmony, peace and harmony. They want a peaceful relationship now. Enough of the drama already, I think. They seem to have experienced enough of that. Okay, 3 cards just jumped out right away there. So, date. Getting back out there, dating, getting back out there. So maybe they cut themselves off for a while here. from that dating game while they were breaking those patterns, while they were healing themselves. But now they seem to be ready, so it could be soon for you. Ready to meet someone new. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, interesting, and growth. They've been doing this, they transform themselves, or they're in the process of transforming themselves at the moment. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional. So they want to do things a different way now. They are unconventional, they're unique kind of a person, a character. They will want to do things a different way, sure, different than they've done it before, new to them. There. Let's find out more about them. Tell us about this person. Come to the edge, they're a risk taker. Well, we gathered that already. They're going to be exciting to be in a relationship with. So they're going to lead you to the edge, saying, come on, try this, do this. Change. They're going to bring a lot of change into your life. Something a bit deeper about them. Tell us something a bit deeper about them. Transforming tragedy. Yeah, it seems like they've been through hard times. So it could all be stemming from the childhood. This says, loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. So your person could have been through, yeah, they've been through this stuff here, but I think earlier on, I think this was probably played out because of something that happened in the childhood. It seems to be about loss. So they had a big loss in the childhood. Maybe a parent died or something, or a sibling. For some of them it's a sibling, and their way of dealing with it was to kind of distance themselves from the heart. Let's find out more about them. With these, I'm detailing all the decks in the description box for this video as well, by the way. I do that in all my videos, generally in the order that I use them, if you're interested in any of these decks. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. So they really are changing their lives now, turning things around. A lot of transformation here, which is good. Your person's open to that transformation, you know. Tell us more about them. Music. Oh, musician. I like music. But I can't speak. But they're actually a musician. They make music. Play the guitar. Yeah, maybe more than that too. Tell us more. Shining through. Out of the darkness, shining through. So they're going to be so much more. Well, it's like all of us, isn't it? When we've had a dark past and we've had to heal, we become so much more because of the experiences that we've had. I mean, it's true of everybody, right? It's through the challenges that we go through that open us up to who we become. Nobody ever did anything great when they haven't had a lot of challenges in their lives. And the more that we have, the greater that we become. So we've got an enemy here, anticipation. I feel like an arrow pulled back. I'm getting a nervousness from them now. I feel like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. They've never tried it before. They've never tried an honest relationship before, and it's making them feel nervous. As soon as I started reading that out, then I got the nervous thing from them. So yeah, they are, it's unknown territory from them. They've just kind of been really light-hearted and been like jovial and messing around with people, keeping it light, but realizing that they weren't getting what they wanted from that, so they had to promise the world kind of thing, even though they didn't mean it. Yeah, they could have a lot of people, a lot of if it's masculine that I'm talking about, they could have a lot of women very annoyed at them. You could get a lot of warnings about this person from people in your community, women in your community, if this is a guy that we're talking about, vice versa if it's not. Okay, I've got nest here. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to them. Maybe they didn't experience that and they want that now, and they've certainly not been going about it that way to find somebody to have that with. It seems that they want to have that now. Yeah. Horseshoe, they're lucky. Happy-go-lucky as well, but they're lucky. A lucky kind of person. I'm interested in having a family. I wonder if this is why they're turning it around now. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So they're kind of tenacious in this now, doing that inner work for themselves. Chair empty, someone's leaving their life at the moment. Friends could be leaving them behind because of this change. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. They come out together, the woman and that, and so they could have got in a little bit too deep with one of them and they could have got engaged to somebody while they were still in this, and could be some trouble going on there because of that. Tell us more about them. Tell us more about crystals. Next relationship. The dead end. Something had to stop. They just had enough of it. It had to stop. They had to change their ways. We got the unseen. Something lurking in the shadows there. Oh, there's things that people don't know about. They want to have this heart-to-heart conversation. They want a relationship where they can reveal everything to you. That could be pretty heavy, in fact. I don't think they talk to people at that depth. They might kind of pile it all on you. Just be careful of that. Apocalypse, yeah, things are breaking apart. That's like the Tower card. Something has to change, you know. Things are breaking apart for them. The Maiden. Is this one pregnant? Maybe this woman that they got engaged to is pregnant as well. Anyway, they're on the bridge at the moment, transforming the line from one thing to another. You got, yeah, you've got quite something on your hands here for your next relationship, whether it's going to be a long-term thing for you or not, or whether it's just like a healing phase that you'll both go through. Not so sure about that. Let's get one of these love messages out for you. For them, I mean. Rest and relaxation is essential. They're having to have a break at the moment. I feel like they're not in the dating game or whatever. Maybe it's this woman that woke them up out of it. They went a little bit too far with that one and yeah, realized something needed to change here. So they're taking a break from their love life at the moment to change things because it obviously needed change. It's like the universe steps in with that Tower moment. That apocalypse is here and stops them from carrying on in the way that they were going with those risks that they were taking. So that's your next relationship, apparently. It sounds like a fun person. It sounds like it could be healing. You could have very deep conversations with this person. I feel like they are going to really open up to you about what it is that they've been going through, but that could be heavy as well. Be careful not to turn into the therapist. Yeah, just be careful of that. I do feel like if you've had a hard life too and you've been healing from that, it could be a very beneficial relationship. Whether it's going to last, I don't know. So if that sounds like it could be your next relationship, you might want to get that deeper dive read for some guidance about all of this, how to manifest them in, and guidance for you in this relationship, some more you need to know about them and about yourself, how to make this relationship work or get the most out of it, and how they might come in as well, what might happen, and possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right. You will receive an email maybe in your inbox, but it could be in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. And in that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the crystal and you can instantly download it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel. If you like this, please click that like button and click the subscribe button as well, along with that notification bell. I do 2 or 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I do my energy updates as well. I also do a live show, Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. So thanks again. Good luck with this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the flower, this one's for you. Let's find out all about your next relationship. Let's be nosy and find out all about them, shall we? Who they are, what they're like, what's going on for them at the moment, and all of that. So flowers, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if you find that this could be true, this could be your situation, this could be your next relationship, that goes into guidance. So about you, guidance for you right now. So maybe you want to manifest this person, maybe you need to deal with something emotionally or heal yourself, or I don't know, whatever steps that you need to manifest this relationship in. Also goes into advice for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how you might get together and possible timelines and all of that. So if that interests you, toward the end of the reading, you'll find a link popping up there to get that. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments as well. So first card out is find a place to withdraw to. So they're a bit withdrawn, hermit at the moment, hiding away, lockdown maybe. But it's more than lockdown, it's hiding away at the moment. Not really out there, not really looking for someone at the moment. Let's find out more about them. Could be like introspective type. Maybe not always like that, but mystery and intuition. So they're an intuitive person and they're kind of open to a new path, it seems. I don't know, this mystery card, it's like a seeker, it's like a spiritual seeker, someone that is ready for something new in their lives, you know, but they're very much keeping to themselves at the moment, hermiting away. Let's get some more information on that. Get some tarot out here for them. So tell us more about Flower's next relationship. Tell us all about them, what's going on with them right now, what has been going on. King of Swords. They could be an overthinker, but they're an intellectual type. I just saw an image of someone sitting and reading there. So they could really like reading. They could also be an author as well. Yeah. Got something about books, your person here. Intellectual type. Yeah. Right, let's find out more about them. Tell us about Flower's person. Tell us more about Flower's person. What's going on with them? The devil, some darkness. Maybe that's why they're hiding away at the moment. I'm going to get clarifiers out on all of these to find out what's really behind it. But they're ready for a fresh start. Again, like that mystery card says, Fool starts on a new journey. So they're ready for a fresh start in their life, a new mystery path. Oh, Four of Wands, that's the wedding card. So they could be wanting that new mystery path to be about a relationship too. They're not looking at the moment now. They're not out there looking. Just because of that, find a place to withdraw to. Hang on, I can't pick those cards up. Strength. They've got an inner strength. Quiet yet strong is the character. And also High Priestess. That's who they're looking for. They're looking for another intuitive, another spiritual person. Okay. So they're highly intuitive, and it seems like they want to have a deep relationship now. Let's find out more about them. So why have we got the King of Swords here? Is this like intellectual or Eight of Emotions? Walking away. Right, that's why. Find a place to withdraw to. So they've just come out of a relationship. Eight of Cups is about walking out of a relationship. Overthinking it at the moment. They're not ready for a relationship right now, but they are thinking about the step forward, open to that mystery path. So still overthinking things because of a past relationship that they've walked away from. Devil. What's this devil about here? What's this darkness about here? Why has Flower's person got the devil? Oh, two cards there. Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords again. Overthinking it. Six of Materials, reciprocation. They're overthinking it again. Definitely an overthinker. Who's that? Overthinker. Gemini. Virgo. And Six of Pentacles, about reciprocation. Okay, so they were in an imbalanced relationship. That's why they've walked away from it. And now they're overthinking it. Like, were they at fault? What's caused them to get into an imbalanced relationship? They're not open to a relationship right now, which is why they're feeling withdrawn until they've figured it out. This is someone that has to figure things out in their head intellectually and find the answer of what it was that they did to stop that reciprocation from coming in from the person. So this suggests to me that we've got someone that's got codependent traits here, they were way too willing to take care of someone, giving them too much kind of thing, not expecting much in return. And so they're probably figuring that out. Hopefully they're watching me so they can get the answers there, because I've been there and I've done that, and I think a lot of us have. Why the Fool? Death. because they want something completely new now. They've lived what they've lived and they know that they want a complete change now, so they're ready to take a risk. No, I'm not sure that they're ready yet. Death and rebirth. Something needs to end first. They need to figure it out. They need to overthink it apparently first, so that before they can have this new start. Right. So this is where they've been, right? This is where they're at, overthinking things. This past relationship, the lack of reciprocity in it. They're in a kind of darkness about that, but figuring it out. That has to end before they start this new journey. And then the Four of Wands, so what they're looking for then is commitment, a committed relationship, someone that they can truly be with. So it feels to me like this past relationship that they were in, they thought that it would last forever, but it couldn't. It wasn't right for them. So Four of Wands, so then they're getting their sights set on, well, they've got the sights set on this committed relationship, which is why they're putting the work in now, because they don't want to make the same mistakes again. Tell us why the Four of Wands is here. Wow. Commitment, 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 Hierophant, marriage again. Four of Wands with a Hierophant. That is someone that wants to get married, that wants commitment. Also the Queen of Emotions with someone who is loving and nurturing and giving, right? So they want the Queen of Emotions there. They want to get married to someone who's open and loving and will receive from them, but will also give to them. Someone more on their level. So you've got a heart-based person here who is a spiritual seeker, wants someone in their intuition, like the High Priestess, because they've got that themselves. Yeah, they want a High Priestess, Queen of Emotions. They're figuring it out right now. So the strength, strong and silent type. They're the strong and silent type. Quiet, introspective. They like reading books, maybe writing books too. Oh, maybe they're going to write about all of this, the journey through this. Tell us why strength. Why strength has come out here. Good that they're strong though. The High Priestess again. Their intuition is strong, strong and silent. They're quiet. They're not loud, and yeah, they're introspective. The strength is in inner strength, and especially their intuition. And they're wanting the High Priestess here. Very interesting. Why has the High Priestess come out again? Too many. All flipped over, so we need to go again with that. Why the High Priestess? Why the High Priestess? How come they're looking for the High Priestess? Eight of Inspiration. They've got the eyes set on that target, on a High Priestess, and that's what they want, and they know that's what they want, and they know that's who their match is, and then they'll be fast forward. The Eight of Inspiration is then they'll make the move. So they are laying low at the moment, trusting their intuition, being strong and silent, and waiting to meet you, the High Priestess. And when they do, they're going to know that they want to be with you. So they're looking for commitment with a particular type of person. They're figuring that out at the moment. King of Swords and the Eight of Emotions. Tell us what's behind this. Unlimited possibilities. The thinking of, yeah, the possibilities that are open to them now after that old relationship ended. You've got a thoughtful person here, and I'm picking up that they were in like a committed relationship, yeah, and there was limited possibilities within that relationship when they believed that they were going to stay in that relationship. But now they've got out of that relationship and walked away from it. Now they see all of these possibilities. So now their mind is expanded. It's like, oh, well, I could be with the Queen of Cups. I could be with the High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Someone that's intuitive like me, spiritual seeker, that kind of thing. So they're seeing all of these possibilities now. Tell us about the Devil, Six of Materials, and King of Swords again. Joy. Interesting, joy. So yeah, part of them is really happy to have left that past relationship behind because they want to experience that reciprocation. Just with their character, they could have been the type to kind of resign themselves. Oh well, I made my choice. This person, they could have been married to them, yeah. I made my choice and this is it, yeah. But for some reason they've set themselves free now and they've walked away. Maybe there's a digression or something like that that gave them the excuse. Now they're seeing all of these possibilities for joy now and reciprocation. So they're getting themselves ready for this new journey, and they know that the old ways have to end for this rebirth to happen. Death card. The Death card came out with the Death card, the Fool, Death, and Death. So yeah, it's a major change for them. Four of Wands, Queen of Emotions, and the Hierophant. This is just, you can't get more commitment than that. But they'll only make that commitment with the Queen of Cups, with someone that's heart-centered. They seem to know exactly what it is that they're looking for. Burden. So it seems to me that they took that role in the past. You know, when you're in a relationship and you have to be both the man and the woman, they've kind of had to do that. So if we're talking about a masculine here, well, they're coming up as the King of Swords there, then yeah, they've done that. They've taken the burden of both of it. Now they want the Queen to be the Queen so that they can be the King. So they could have had to, yeah, because they're showing up as intuitive, so they could have taken like the female role as well within that relationship, having to do it all. That's interesting. And now they want to experience like a balanced relationship where with someone that's in that feminine energy so that they don't have to be in it. That's why they're looking for the High Priestess. That's why the High Priestess has come out twice. They need someone to be in the feminine so that they don't have to do that. Strengthen the Priestess. Why is this? A new day. Yeah, they know what they want. A new day. They know the change that they want. They know the kind of person that's going to be right for them for sure. The High Priestess and the Eight of Inspiration, they'll move forward when they do. When they find her, grounding. They'll ground it in, they'll bring it in, they will absolutely take action when they find you. High Priestess, if that's you, if that's what you want, then yeah. Tell us more about them. Flower's person. Tell us more about Flower's next relationship. Flower's next relationship. Reconciliation? Someone you've known before. Don't feel like it's someone you've been with before. In a relationship, I mean, so, but you might have known them. Is this ringing any bells? Have you got like friends? Maybe you knew both of them. Him and her. Could be a friend, yeah, it could be a friend. Reconciliation then. Could be someone that you haven't seen for a very long time. Could be someone you went to school with or something like that. Wow. I don't think they've got their eyes set on you. They're very much in themselves right now. Figuring it all out. Expect powerful change though. They expect powerful change. That's so random that reconciliation. Yeah, could be someone that you know from long ago. Expect powerful change. So if you know who I'm talking about, some of you might do, you're going to see them as very different now than you saw them before. Because you've got a spiritual seeker here, so probably how they were long ago is very different. Patience. They've got patience. They're quiet and they've got patience. They're introverted. They like books. And they're very different than when you knew them back then. Maybe they were a child, that's why. Yeah, some of you knew this person. Wedding rings, they're still married. They are still married, okay. They've walked out of that relationship, but they're still married. But no, they're out of that relationship now, they're not still in it. So, but still married, so it takes a while, doesn't it, to be able to get a divorce. And the snake. Competition, enemy, clever. Malicious, looking over the shoulder, other woman. Okay, she's trouble. That one that has walked away from. She's trouble. So there could be some problems there with her. Maybe that's why he's hiding away as well, finding a place to withdraw to. Let's find out more about this person that is next up for you. Now, I'm saying like it's a masculine and you're a feminine, but switch it around if that's not the case. It's just easier for me to say it one way. A higher power, spiritual. We've got a spiritual nature to this person. We already knew that. Tell us more. Tell us more about them. What else can you tell us about them? Again, patience. They're a patient person. They're not going to rush into anything. They've got a lot of patience. It could be that they were in that relationship for a long time as well, you know. Tell us more about them. Welcoming surrender. So there's someone that backs down, maybe to their own detriment. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. So they're very easygoing and they tend to back down and let people walk all over them, is what I'm getting from that. They might need to learn a bit of empowerment. Well, maybe they're doing that now because they've walked away. Tell us more about the character. Coyote spirit, trusting in divine detours. Yeah, they're very laid back and they do have that spiritual perspective on life. It's good. Tell us more about them. Car. Getting into the driver's seat of your life, so they're actually taking charge of their life now. I was getting that they felt resigned to the life that they'd chosen before, and now they are, now they're choosing for themselves. They're more conscious, they're making more conscious decisions now. They realize they've got out of that relationship. Now they're open to possibilities. Ears wide open, so they are available, they're open to that mystery path. That's why that mystery card came out. They're open to that now. That card is number 33 as well, and so that could be important to them. Recurring threes. What else should we get at? This one. Tell us more about them. Tell us more about them. All these decks that I'm using, by the way, they are detailed in the description box for this video, along with the links if you're interested in any of them. I tend to put them in every video in the order that I've pulled them out. So they've got Camellia here, Destiny. Oh, destined path, fated. And Lilac, first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. It's almost like if the universe stepped in and pulled them out of that relationship so that they can experience love, you know. They've got a higher reason to be here. So their soul is like, oh, I can't let them just stagnate in that and waste this lifetime. Let's move them on. Let's find out more about them with some of these. Tell us more. Tell us more. They're wealthy. They've done something in the past which has kind of set them up for life, because I'm not picking up that they're working at the moment. As I said, I saw them sitting and reading. They might be retired. Depends what age you are, of course. But yeah, they're wealthy. Something that they've done in the past has set them up for life, or they've got an inheritance or something. Tell us more. Like, I'm not getting like blingy kind of wealth, but yeah, they're pretty successful. They are pretty successful. They've got enough, you know. I see them more as having a simple life rather than an extravagant life, but they've got enough anyway. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, so they set themselves up for life. They're successful. Table, hard work ahead though, because of a lot of change. Hard working relationships. They've got all the time on their hands, by the way. I do feel like they could be an author, your person. Tell us more about them. Flowers, person. The self, now they're focused on them, their heart, themselves, what they want out of life. They weren't before. They were putting this other person before. Now they're a hunter. They've got the sights on what it is that they want, that they are thinking about what they would really like to experience. It's like they were having a second chance in life here, and they're kind of dreaming up what it is that they want to have next. They've got a lot of clarity here about the High Priestess and a relationship, and being more discerning now, the judge here, of who to let in and who to shut out now. So they've learned a lot from the past, for sure. So let's get one of these out, and then we're done. Does this sound like your kind of person? Tell us more. Tell us more for flowers, about flowers person. Here we go. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. Wow, when you meet, it's going to be big. And this could be your person, like the one that you're going to spend the rest of your life with here. They've certainly got that very considered energy of what it is that they want in a relationship. So grounded, making good decisions for themselves, deciding what it is that they want. They've got that spiritual and they've got the intuition there. They sound great. Does that sound like your person? Does that sound like that they would appeal to you? That could be the relationship that you're going to be in next. If it does, you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download, so do make sure you get your email address right, and then check in your junk, spam and promotions folder for that email, in case it doesn't end up right in your inbox straight away. And the email will have a link to the crystal, the flower and the shells reading. Just click on the flower and you can instantly download that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription button and the notification bell if you want to hear more from me. I do 2 or 3 of these love picker card reads a week, and I do my energy updates as well. I've got a live show called Psychic Cafe 3 times a week. Would love to see you in there and have you part of this community. So thanks again for watching and good luck with this one. Bye. Hello shell. So if you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out your next relationship. Let's find out all about them, shall we? So shells, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive available for this. That is an extended version, a written reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be your story, could be your next relationship. And that goes into more guidance for you. So guidance for you right now. So maybe you're getting over something emotionally. Maybe you need to heal yourself. Maybe you need to change your mind or manifest, do something to manifest this relationship. Advice for you right now, guidance for you in this relationship. So what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might go down, how they might come into your life, and possible timelines for all of that as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. So let's get some cards out for you shells. Let's find out all about your person. Let's be nosy. Tell us all about shells' next relationship. Okay, 2 cards out right off the bat. They've got the Garden of the Night. So they're going through a bit of darkness at the moment, and also threshold. So they're coming out of that now, and so it could be that they're almost ready to have a relationship. Let's find out. Let's get one of these out. Coming out of some kind of darkness or difficulty in their lives. Maybe a period of depression or ill health. But yeah, on the threshold, so they're almost coming out of it now. Synchronicity. It's going to be divine timing. Interesting. Or what's going on for them right now, being on the threshold of coming out of this darkness, is divine timing for you guys. Could be that you're just about coming out of something now as well, and being free or single. Maybe you're both getting single at the same time, and you're going to synchronously meet. It's going to be something magical about it. You're meeting. Okay. So let's get some tarot out for them. Tell us all about shells' next relationship. 8 of Swords. They're bound by something at the moment, but they're going to get out of that. It's that darkness. It's what we've already been told about. Yes, they are going to get out of it. Look, the 8 of Cups, they're going to walk away from it. So it could be a relationship that they've been in. You've got the Page of Cups here. They're wishing for what it is that they want next in relationship. What will make their heart happy? People around them could be saying like pigs might fly kind of thing. They might be very positive about the kind of person that they want, and their friends and family might be saying, yeah, right, as if you're going to choose someone like that, as if you're going to meet someone like that, too good to be true, that kind of thing. 5 of Pentacles, the feeling left out of things at the moment. They had to turn, so end of a relationship here, they might have had to leave mutual friends behind, that kind of thing. Feeling a bit left out. Also, 7 of Pentacles, they planted the seeds now of what it is that they want. Yeah, they have. With that, Page of Cups. And also the 5 of Wands, which is in training. So they are kind of getting themselves ready. They're on the threshold of it. Interesting. So they're actually consciously aware of it, of being almost ready, and they're getting themselves ready. So let's get some clarity out for these. So the 8 of Swords, how come they're feeling bound here? What's this all about? 8 of Swords, why have we got the 8 of Swords for? Shells here. Feeling bound. Oh, Seven of Inspiration. How very interesting. The past relationship that they're walking away from, it might have included a job or a business. So they really have had to leave a lot behind. But because I'm getting that from this Seven of Inspiration, like their debut, it could be that they've got an idea for a new business and they can't get going on it until they're completely free of the binds from the person that they're walking away from. So they could have had a great idea, but they can't act on it until maybe it's a divorce or something, you know, that they're going through. Eight of Cups, walking out of a relationship there, walking away from somebody there. Four of Voices, and recovering from it. So healing from that. Yes, healing from that. That's why they're on the threshold, the healing from it. Like I said, some darkness and coming out of that. Could be depression, like I said. But Page of Cups, so they are dreaming of a new relationship. And pigs might fly, people are saying. Because look, Five of Emotions, which is they've had the heart shut down before and they're just opening the heart back up. So they're defrosting the heart right now and they're imagining a much better relationship. So they're going through that healing process, opening the heart back up now, healing their heart and just thinking about, well, what's possible now? You know how when we break up with somebody, and especially when it's a big relationship, we're just negative about it, aren't we? We're negative about our relationships. We're negative about what we've been through. We're focused on all of that. And we're like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to get married again. I'm not going to, I don't want anybody to come out of that stage. And they're starting to defrost their heart again, open up to what it is that they might want. But they're feeling very left out. So yeah, they could have left a business behind, or, they might have been working in the family business or something, and it was their wife or the husband's business and family business or something. They had to leave all of that behind. They could have had to have left a significant portion of their life behind, which is kind of good because then they've got a fresh start. But it might take them a while to see that perspective. Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Materials. Hard work to do it, but it's guaranteed success. The Eight of Materials, Eight of Pentacles is when you get the rewards from what you've done in the past. So even though they're leaving things behind, they're leaving a lot behind, they're going to get the rewards from it. I guess they're taking everything that they've learned with them and they're like poised and ready to debut by themselves, It does feel like they've got a great idea for a business. So they've planted the seeds there with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to come good. It's like if you've say I lost my business for some reason. I've not really lost anything, have I? Because it's me, it's my gift, and I can start a new YouTube channel and I can start a new business because I take all of my knowledge with me. I could have a new business like that, and it could be successful straight away. So when you've really developed yourself and you've got the skills and you've got that knowledge, you can't lose anything, because unless I lost my mind, right? And I feel that that's what your person's got here. They've got that knowledge. They can start something like that, but they can't do it right now because they're bound. Seven of Pentacles could still be in a contract with the work, but it could be a marriage contract here. So Seven of Pentacles, but the Two of Voices, Two of Swords there. They planted the seeds, but they can't move forward on it yet. They're still bound. First card out, they're bound still. So on the threshold, they're getting ready. Five of Wands, the training. So they could be learning something now. Five of Wands is the card of training, practicing something. They could be doing everything in the background and not taking action as much as they can, but on the quiet, getting ready to start this big idea that they've got. Oh, Lovers. I didn't expect that. Five of Wands and Lovers, and training for that. Interesting. So they could be learning about relationships. It could be on a relationship course or something, or watching YouTube videos from like relationship coaches and things like that. Interesting. So they're learning about kind of where they went wrong in relationships before. That's good. Someone that learns stuff, that likes learning stuff, while they're biding the time to get out of this one before. So tell us more about this, the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Inspirations. Retreat. They're having to retreat. They can't debut yet. They've got to retreat. They've just got to hold back by the time. Eight of Cups and the Four of Voices, healing from that old relationship. ready for new beginnings. Nice. Page of Cups and the Five of Emotions, the defrosting and opening their heart now. A reunion of souls. They want the soulmate next. They want the twin flame next. They're ready for the big relationship. Well, they're not quite ready. They've got stuff going on, but they're going to be ready. That's what they're headed toward next. So that could be you. Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Materials is masculine energy. Had a lot to leave behind. And, well, yeah, like I said, they're going to be able to move forward. They've got it all within themselves, but it could have been a blow to their masculinity there. Having to leave everything behind. Could have been a competitive kind of a relationship, or one that turned that way when you break up, because sometimes they do, right? Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Voices. So they're planting seeds at the moment. This feels like in business or whatever idea they've had, but they can't move forward on it yet. They can't make that decision on it yet. Tell us about this. Duality. Yeah, it's black and white. It's like moving forward on something as much as they can behind the scenes, but not able to put it out there. So there's that duality there. Like when someone says, what you doing? Nothing. You're working on something? No. They are. They're working on something. They won't tell anyone about it. Because they don't want this person to have it that they walked away from. So the Five of Wands and the Lovers, they're interested about relationships and how to get good relationships now. Doing some kind of a course or learning from someone, you know, like relationship coaches that put stuff out on YouTube. Some interesting ones out there. Tell us about this. How come they're learning? What's going on here? Perception, changing the perception about relationships and what's possible. Truth, the truth of who they are. So they could have become quite pessimistic with this person. They're learning the truth of what a relationship can be like, and that's good. So it's giving them hope. Yeah, the Page of Cups here to defrost their heart, the possibilities. Sexual energy as well. So maybe their sex life wasn't very good in that relationship, and they're kind of I could have a great relationship and a great sex life with them too. Open up to the possibility of that. Nice. That's what they could be learning about. Could be about Tantra or I don't know. Whatever you're into. Finances and career, very much involved in that at the moment. What's affecting the love life? Finances and career for sure. They can't move forward until they've got a clean break from this person. It feels like contract, divorce contract to me. End of a marriage contract to me. There could also be business stuff involved too, but they need to be free of that. It's affecting the love life. Like they won't want to start a new relationship until that's ended either. So they can clean break, you know. So yes, they're aware of that. Luck is on your side, so they're being lucky about it. And I think they're creating the luck too, because especially they're making a smart decision here about being quiet about that idea that I've had and moving forward with it. They're smart. They're smart. What was this one? Synchronicity. Very interesting. So there's something about divine timing with you two. This all happening. Virtue. Oh, they've got high morals here. Virtuous. Loving spiritual attributes. Encourage others to grow. Nice. Let's find out more. Tell us more. The Grim Reaper. Relationship's over there. No second chances. Growing and transforming their life instead. There's no way that we'll go back to this person. Be rest assured that if you're feeling or if in future when you meet this person you feel a bit insecure about it, don't worry, they're not going back there. Now that one is over for sure. Tell us more. Tell us more about Shell's next relationship. They're a thinking person. They think a lot. Interesting. Interesting because, I mean, that's not particularly interesting, but it was interesting because, who was it? The crystals. I think it was the crystals reading. A thinker. Big thinking person. They're smart. They've built a business. They've got a lot about them here. I feel like they've been very successful and they're going to be very successful again very soon as well, just as soon as they're free to go. To get going on this thing. Put themselves out there again. I mean, in business. Relaxation. Right now they're relaxing, yeah, Four of Voices. So they're taking this time out, a break. Not working on anything at the moment. Not working at the moment. Tell us more about them. Shell's person. Next relationship. Uncovering confidence. They could have been like caught in their person's shadow all the time. I was getting that strong feeling. Maybe their ex is from a wealthy family or something, and with a family business, and they were working within that family business, so they didn't have the power in that relationship or in the work, but they've learned a lot from it and they've got the skills and stuff. So yeah, interesting. Now they're uncovering the confidence. Yeah, I was hearing like they were in their shadow before. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. They're realizing the value and their worth within whatever they were in before, and they're realizing like they got all the skills. They're worth a lot within that, and they might have been told by the people that they were working with and their ex that they were nothing, like they'd received it all. But I don't think that that's the case at all. I think that they're smart and they brought a lot to it. Anyway, they're realizing that now. It's great. Uncovering the confidence. I like that. Yeah. Color. They could be an artist as well. A very bright, colorful person. Yeah, bright colors. Maybe flowers. Like to express themselves. They could be an artist, but I'm not getting that. But I'm seeing a lot of color around them. I was trying to see if it was the clothes, but I don't think it's like that. Like they wear like rainbow clothes or something. I think it's more around them. It could be flowers. They could be into gardening or something like that and have like a lot of color around them in the garden. Okay. What next? What next? What next? I'm trying to think of the order that I did the other ones in. Okay, let's get one of these out. Because I detail all of the decks that I use in these readings in the description box. If you're interested in finding out what any of them are, you just look in there. But I do try and do them in the same order, but I can't quite remember. I think it was this one next. Feeling the world. You know what, it feels, that Eight of Swords, it feels like your person was kind of sheltered and trapped and in someone's shadow, and now it's like they're spreading their wings, you know? They're feeling it at the moment. They're realizing just how much confidence they've got and their worth and what they're capable of. And wow, if they could build something for themselves, they're going to. They've already started, but it's all shh, don't tell anyone. They're feeling they're about to spread their wings. I like that. Tell us more. Tell us more about them. Tell us more about Charles' next relationship person here. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. A generous person. Graceful, generous. Yeah, loving and giving person here. That's nice to know. And what else? One of these. Tell us more. Red rose, hidden secret. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. They're keeping secrets at the moment because they're working on something and they don't want anyone to know about it. So if you meet this person soon, they might not tell you about that stuff. You might not be able to recognize them from this reading because of that. They won't want to tell a soul until they're out of this. Not even you. But they've got that synchronicity there, so you're going to come together in divine timing for sure. Divine timing for you too. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Honor and respect will come to them. They're doing the right thing. Virtuous. They're doing the right thing. by themselves and by other people as well. And like I said, all of the work that they've put in, they still have got that. They're going to be so successful when it's all for them. Good on them. Tell us more. There we go. Queens, money will be coming to you. That's obvious. So don't be worried about the financial situation when you meet them if it's not that good. They'll be fine. Don't worry. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. They know to keep it quiet. They know that they can't tell anybody what their plans are here. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. They're having to back off from this. But they've got this great idea and it must be really hard for them to keep it in because it'll be really exciting. Lightning, control your anger or you'll be sorry. Yeah, these people that they've been around might not be the most gracious people in the world. Let's put it that way. Tell us more about them. I'm not picking up that they're an angry person at all. Not at all. They've got really sweet energy. But you know what it's like. If we're around people that really are not good people, like we can be the best people, but you know, it's a righteous anger when people treat you badly and stuff. Absolutely. Disgusting. No wonder they want to wait until they're out, completely out. They're out of the picture before they do anything. Tell us more. Tell us more. The Crone, they're older than you. Older and wiser. Not wiser than you, they're older and wiser than they were before for sure. But they've learned a lot. But I'm getting strongly from that they are older than you. Now, they might not be a lot older than you, but they do have an age difference between you and they're older. Thanatos, it's a tangled web that they've woven here. Lots of things involved, you know. Look how similar these cards are. Just all of that binding and stuff like that. It's complicated right now, but it's not always going to be complicated. When they untangle themselves from that shapeshifter, they'll become someone new. They can't do it. They can't reveal the cards right now in the external world. They're telling us about it here though, and yeah, it's going to come very good for them. So if you meet this person and they seem like they're holding secrets back and all of that, there will be. I wonder whether you'll meet before they get unbound or not. Kind of ideal if you meet after that. And then you don't have that feeling that they're holding something back from you, you know. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. I've got a feeling that their ex and these people that they've been involved with, their ex's family is what I'm feeling, are kind of not heart people, business people, you know. They're turning on the heart light now, defrosting the heart for sure, opening up to love. Maybe being with someone that's virtuous like that, looks on their side. So they're being favoured by the universe. They've done the right thing, you know. They've done the right thing by everyone here, so they've got positive karma coming to them. Well, what a drama that is, but very interesting. They are very wise. They're very wise to be handling this situation like this. It's very specific for you, Charles. Very specific. So there you go. If that sounds like it could be your situation, this sounds like someone that you'd be very interested in. Could be your next relationship. Maybe you want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. And as I said, make sure you get your email address right for that, because it's an instant download. So get your email address right and you'll receive an email. That email might be in your inbox, but it could also be in your junk, your spam, or your promotions folder. And in that email, there will be a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shells. Just click on the shell and you can instantly download it there with that advice for you in this relationship. Sounds very intriguing, this person. They've got major successes coming to them. So thank you so much for watching, Shells. Thank you for your support of my channel. Click like on this video and don't forget to click that subscription button along with that notification bell as well. I do 2 or 3 pick a card love readings a week, and I do the energy updates as well. Energy updates for each sign for the week and the month, energy updates for the collective every day, and I do a live show 3 times a week as well. Would love to see you in there. It's called Psychic Cafe. So thank you so much again for watching. Good luck with this relationship. Let me know in the comments below. and I'll see you next time. Bye.